Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something deeply personal and profoundly important: the idea of not letting others use you. In a world that often pushes us to please and conform, we must take a stand for our own worth and autonomy. First and foremost, recognize that you are invaluable. Your worth does not hinge on the approval of others or their expectations of you. When you understand this truth, you lay the foundation for a life that is authentically yours. Setting boundaries is not just healthy, it is necessary. Boundaries are not walls, they are gates that allow only those who respect and uplift you to enter. By defining what is acceptable in your life, you protect your peace and ensure that your energy is not drained by those who do not value you. Awareness is your greatest ally. Learn to recognize the signs of manipulation. Whether it's subtle guilt trips or overt demands, these tactics are designed to undermine your self-worth. When you identify these behaviors, you empower yourself to respond with strength and clarity. Remember, you have the power to choose. Each time someone tries to impose their will upon you, ask yourself, is this what I truly want? The ability to say no is not just liberating, it is a powerful affirmation of your own needs and desires. Surround yourself with those who lift you higher. Your circle should be filled with individuals who celebrate your successes and respect your boundaries. Positivity is contagious, and when you're surrounded by those who encourage you, you're less likely to be used by those who don't. Self-care is an act of resistance. In a world that often demands more of us than we can give, prioritize your well-being. Take time for yourself, nourish your body and soul, and remember that self-care is not selfish, it's essential. Open communication is also crucial. Be honest about your needs and expectations. This clarity creates an environment where misunderstandings and manipulations are less likely to thrive. When we communicate openly, we foster relationships built on respect and mutual understanding. Finally, celebrate your independence. Embrace who you are and stand firm in your individuality. When you live authentically, you become less vulnerable to those who seek to use you for their own gain. So let us commit to a life where we honor ourselves and refuse to be used. You are deserving of respect, love, and a life that is truly your own. Stand tall, set your boundaries, and remember you are enough just as you are. Understanding your self-worth and value is the cornerstone of living a fulfilling life. It begins with recognizing that you are inherently worthy, regardless of external validation or societal expectations. This realization is empowering. It frees you from the chains of comparison and the need to please others. Each of us carries a unique blend of talents, experiences, and perspectives that make us who we are. Embracing this uniqueness is crucial. When you appreciate your individuality, you cultivate a strong sense of identity that cannot be easily swayed by the opinions of others. You become less susceptible to manipulation because you understand that your value is not contingent upon how others see you. Self-worth is also about acknowledging your strengths and accomplishments. Take a moment to reflect on what you have achieved, both big and small. Celebrate your successes, learn from your failures, and understand that each step in your journey contributes to your growth. This acknowledgement fosters a deep-seated belief in your capabilities and reinforces your right to stand firm in your decisions and boundaries. Moreover, your self-worth should not be tied to your productivity or how much you do for others. Many of us fall into the trap of believing that our value is measured by our actions and the services we provide. This mindset can lead to burnout and resentment. Instead, remember that your worth exists simply because you are you. You do not need to earn love or respect; it is your birthright. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you is another critical aspect of nurturing your self-worth. Seek relationships that reflect your value, where mutual respect and admiration flourish. When you are in environments that celebrate you, it becomes easier to recognize and embrace your own worth. Ultimately, embracing your self-worth is a lifelong journey. It requires self-reflection, honesty, and a commitment to personal growth. As you continue to explore and affirm your value, you create a foundation that shields you from being used by others. You become your own advocate, armed with the knowledge that you deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. Embrace this truth. and let it guide you as you navigate the complexities of life and relationships. Setting boundaries is a fundamental skill that empowers you to protect your energy, time, and emotional well-being. It is not just about saying no, but rather about defining what is acceptable in your life and creating a space where you feel safe, respected, and valued. Boundaries are essential for fostering healthy relationships and maintaining a sense of self amidst the demands of the world. To begin, it's important to recognize that establishing boundaries is a sign of strength, not weakness. Many people fear that setting limits will lead to conflict or rejection, but the truth is that clear boundaries create a framework for honest communication. When you articulate your needs and limitations, you invite others to do the same. This exchange fosters mutual respect and understanding, laying the groundwork for more meaningful connections. Knowing your own limits is the first step in setting boundaries. Take time to reflect on what you can handle emotionally, physically, and mentally. Understand your triggers and stressors and be honest with yourself about what drains your energy. This self-awareness is crucial in determining where you need to draw the line. Once you are clear on your boundaries, communicate them assertively and confidently. Use I statements to express your feelings and needs. For example, saying "I need some time to recharge" is a clear way to convey your limits without assigning blame or guilt. It's also essential to remember that boundaries can evolve over time. As you grow and change, so too may your needs and limits. Being adaptable and willing to reassess your boundaries is vital to ensure they continue to serve you. Don't hesitate to adjust your boundaries as circumstances change or as you gain new insights into yourself and your relationships. Enforcing boundaries requires courage. There may be moments when others challenge or push back against your limits. It's crucial to remain firm in your convictions and to recognize that you have every right to protect your space. When faced with resistance, remind yourself that your well-being is a priority and do not hesitate to reiterate your boundaries with compassion but firmness. Setting boundaries isn't just about protecting yourself, it's also a gift to others. By being clear about what you can and cannot accept, you help others understand how to interact with you in a way that respects your needs. This not only improves the quality of your relationships, but also encourages those around you to establish their own boundaries, fostering a culture of mutual respect and understanding. Ultimately, setting boundaries is a vital act of self-love. It demonstrates that you value yourself and your needs, and it cultivates a life where you can thrive rather than merely survive. As you embrace the practice of setting boundaries, you create a sanctuary for your soul, allowing you to nurture your dreams, aspirations, and authentic self without the weight of others' expectations dragging you down. Embrace this journey and watch how your life transforms as you reclaim your power and energy, paving the way for healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Awareness of manipulation is a crucial aspect of maintaining your autonomy and well-being in both personal and professional relationships. Manipulation can take many forms, from subtle emotional coercion to overt control tactics, and being able to recognize these behaviors is essential to protect yourself from being used. It starts with developing a keen sense of self-awareness and an understanding of the dynamics at play in your interactions. One of the first steps in becoming aware of manipulation is to pay attention to your feelings. When someone is trying to manipulate you, you may feel uncomfortable, anxious, or guilty without fully understanding why. Trusting your instincts is vital. If something feels off, it often is. Take a moment to reflect on the interactions that leave you feeling drained or confused. Ask yourself whether the other person respects your boundaries and considers your feelings, or if they seem more focused on their own agenda. It's also important to recognize common manipulation tactics. These can include gaslighting, where someone makes you doubt your own perceptions or feelings, and guilt tripping, which seeks to induce feelings of obligation or shame. Another common tactic is playing the victim, where the manipulator shifts responsibility onto you, making you feel responsible for their emotional state. Understanding these tactics allows you to identify when someone is attempting to exert control over you. Clear communication can be an effective way to counter manipulation. If you suspect that someone is trying to manipulate you, express your feelings and observations honestly. Use assertive language to articulate your boundaries and needs. By doing so, you not only assert your own position, but also shine a light on the manipulative behavior, making it more difficult for the other person to continue. Another key aspect of awareness is educating yourself about healthy relationship dynamics. Understanding what a balanced relationship looks like, where both parties feel valued and respected, can help you identify when you're in a manipulative situation. Surround yourself with positive influences and role models who exemplify healthy communication and respect for boundaries. Observing these dynamics can serve as a valuable guide in recognizing and confronting manipulation in your own life. Cultivating emotional intelligence is also crucial in navigating relationships. This involves developing the ability to recognize not only your own emotions, but also the emotions of others. By enhancing your empathy and understanding of emotional cues, you can better assess whether someone's intentions are genuine or manipulative. This heightened awareness allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively when faced with potentially manipulative situations. Ultimately, becoming aware of manipulation empowers you to reclaim your voice and agency. It's about understanding that you have the right to define your own experiences and to demand respect in your relationships. This awareness transforms your interactions, allowing you to engage with others from a place of confidence rather than vulnerability. As you navigate the complexities of human behavior, remember that recognizing manipulation is not about fostering distrust. It is about building healthy, authentic connections that honor both your needs and those of others. By remaining vigilant and informed, you can create a life where you are not just surviving the demands of others, but thriving in your own authenticity. Empowerment through choice is a fundamental aspect of personal autonomy and self-determination. The choices we make shape our lives, influence our relationships, and ultimately define who we are. Embracing this power of choice means recognizing that we are not merely passive recipients of circumstances. Rather, we are active participants in crafting our own destinies. When we understand this, we open the door to a life filled with intention and authenticity. At the heart of empowerment is the idea that every choice we make reflects our values, desires, and priorities. It is essential to connect with your inner self to determine what truly matters to you. This process involves deep reflection on your goals, aspirations, and boundaries. By clarifying your values, you can approach decision-making with a sense of purpose. Each choice then becomes an expression of your authentic self, reinforcing your identity and strengthening your resolve. The act of choosing is also about taking responsibility for the outcomes of those choices. While external circumstances can influence our options, we ultimately hold the power to decide how we respond. This responsibility can be liberating. It means that you are in control of your reactions and can shape your future even in challenging situations. When faced with difficult decisions, remind yourself that you have the agency to choose how you navigate your circumstances. This mindset cultivates resilience and reinforces your belief in your ability to effect change in your life. Moreover, recognizing the power of choice encourages you to prioritize your own needs and desires. It's easy to fall into the trap of accommodating others or conforming to societal expectations, but true empowerment comes when you assert your right to make decisions that serve your well-being. This may involve saying no to obligations that do not align with your values or pursuing paths that genuinely resonate with you. By placing yourself at the center of your decision-making process, you reclaim your time and energy, allowing you to invest in what truly fulfills you. Choice also plays a crucial role in our relationships. It is essential to surround yourself with people who respect your autonomy and support your right to choose. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, where both parties feel empowered to express their needs and desires. By fostering this kind of environment, you create a space where authentic communication flourishes and manipulation has no place. Remember that you have the choice to engage in relationships that uplift you and to distance yourself from those that undermine your self-worth. Empowerment through choice is not always easy. It requires courage and conviction. Sometimes making choices that align with your true self may lead to discomfort or conflict. However, embracing this discomfort is part of the journey toward personal growth. Every time you choose authenticity over conformity, you strengthen your sense of self and build resilience against outside pressures. Ultimately, the power of choice is transformative. It allows you to break free from the confines of fear and doubt, replacing them with confidence and clarity. As you continue to navigate life's complexities, remember that each choice you make is an opportunity to affirm your identity and assert your autonomy. Embrace the freedom that comes with making choices that resonate with your true self, and watch as your life evolves into a reflection of your deepest desires and values. In doing so, you empower not only yourself but also those around you, inspiring them to embrace their own power of choice and live authentically. Surrounding yourself with positivity is a vital component of personal growth and emotional well-being. The people we choose to have in our lives significantly influence our thoughts, feelings, and overall outlook on life. When we cultivate a positive environment, we create a fertile ground for joy, inspiration, and resilience to flourish. This process begins with being intentional about the company we keep and recognizing the profound impact that relationships have on our mental and emotional health. Positive relationships are characterized by mutual support, encouragement, and respect. When you surround yourself with individuals who uplift you, you not only enhance your self-esteem but also foster an atmosphere where you feel safe to express yourself authentically. These relationships act as a buffer against negativity and self-doubt, allowing you to thrive rather than merely survive. Look for those who celebrate your successes, provide constructive feedback, and inspire you to reach for your goals. Their presence can be a source of motivation and can propel you forward on your journey. Conversely, it is essential to identify and distance yourself from toxic relationships that drain your energy and undermine your self-worth. Toxic individuals often engage in negative behaviors such as criticism, manipulation, or excessive negativity. These interactions can leave you feeling diminished and discouraged. Recognizing the signs of toxicity is crucial. If a relationship consistently leaves you feeling worse about yourself, it may be time to reevaluate its place in your life. Prioritizing your emotional health means being willing to make tough decisions about who you allow into your inner circle. Surrounding yourself with positivity also involves actively seeking out environments and communities that foster growth and support. This could mean participating in groups, clubs, or activities that align with your interests and values. Engaging with like-minded individuals can create a sense of belonging and connection, reinforcing your commitment to personal growth. These environments provide opportunities for collaboration, shared experiences, and collective encouragement, further enhancing your positive mindset. Another critical aspect of cultivating positivity is engaging in self-care practices that nourish your spirit. This can include activities that bring you joy, such as pursuing hobbies, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness and meditation. By prioritizing self-care, you create a positive internal landscape that enhances your resilience and capacity to deal with external negativity. When you feel good within, you are more equipped to attract and maintain positive relationships in your life. Furthermore, surrounding yourself with positivity also extends to the content you consume. Be mindful of the media, literature, and entertainment you engage with. Seek out uplifting messages, inspiring stories, and educational materials that promote a growth mindset. The information we absorb shapes our perceptions and influences our attitudes. By consciously choosing positive content, you reinforce a mindset that aligns with your values and aspirations. Finally, embodying positivity in your own actions can create a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to adopt a similar mindset. Practice gratitude, kindness, and compassion, and strive to be a source of support for others. When you cultivate a positive presence, you not only enhance your own life, but also inspire those around you to embrace positivity. This mutual exchange of encouragement creates a supportive community where everyone can flourish. Ultimately, surrounding yourself with positivity is a deliberate choice that can lead to profound transformations in your life. By actively engaging with supportive relationships, creating nurturing environments, and practicing self-care, you lay the groundwork for a fulfilling and joyful existence. Embrace the power of positivity and allow it to illuminate your path as you navigate life's challenges and triumphs. When you create a positive circle of influence, you empower yourself to live authentically, pursue your dreams, and contribute to the happiness of those around you. Self-care as resistance is a powerful concept that emphasizes the importance of prioritizing your well-being in a world that often demands more than we can give. In a society that can be fast-paced, overwhelming, and sometimes even toxic, taking the time to care for yourself is not just an act of self-love, it is a revolutionary stance against the pressures that seek to deplete your energy and spirit. By actively engaging in self-care, you assert your right to prioritize your needs and reclaim your personal power. Engaging in self-care allows you to cultivate a deeper understanding of your own needs and boundaries. It is an opportunity to pause, reflect, and tune into your body and mind. By listening to yourself, you gain insights into what rejuvenates you and what drains your energy. This awareness is a vital form of resistance against the societal norms that often prioritize productivity and busyness over mental and emotional well-being. When you take the time to recharge, you make a conscious choice to prioritize your health over the relentless hustle culture that can lead to burnout and exhaustion. Self-care can also be a form of protest against the negative narratives that society perpetuates about self-worth. Many people have been conditioned to believe that their value lies in their output and how much they can accomplish for others. However, self-care challenges this narrative by reinforcing the idea that you are worthy of love, attention, and care simply because you exist. It is a radical act to prioritize yourself in a world that often encourages self-sacrifice and neglect. When you engage in self-care, you declare that you deserve to be treated with kindness and respect, both by yourself and others. Moreover, self-care is not merely about indulgence. It can be a strategic act of resistance against stress, anxiety, and other mental health challenges. In a society where mental health is often stigmatized, prioritizing your emotional well-being through practices such as mindfulness, therapy, or meditation can be a powerful statement. It acknowledges that you deserve to feel good, to heal, and to thrive. This kind of self-awareness and self-compassion empowers you to confront and dismantle the barriers that may be holding you back. Engaging in self-care also fosters resilience, enabling you to face life's challenges with strength and clarity. When you take care of yourself, you build a solid foundation of physical, emotional, and mental health that equips you to tackle difficulties more effectively. Resilience is not just about enduring hardship, it is about thriving in the face of adversity. By prioritizing self-care, you cultivate the inner resources necessary to navigate life's ups and downs, making you less susceptible to external pressures and negativity. Furthermore, self-care can create a ripple effect within your community. When you prioritize your well-being, you inspire those around you to do the same. This collective shift towards self-care fosters a culture of support and understanding where individuals encourage one another to prioritize their needs. As more people embrace self-care as a form of resistance, it can lead to broader societal changes that value well-being over productivity and foster environments where everyone feels empowered to take care of themselves. Ultimately, self-care as resistance is about reclaiming your life and redefining your priorities. It is an ongoing journey of self-discovery and self-affirmation that honors your individuality and unique experiences. By actively choosing to engage in self-care practices, you cultivate a sense of agency that empowers you to stand firm against the pressures of the world. This commitment to your own well-being not only enhances your quality of life, but also serves as a powerful reminder that you are deserving of love, respect, and care just as you are. Embrace self-care as an act of resistance, and watch how it transforms your relationship with yourself and the world around you. Communicating openly is a cornerstone of healthy relationships and personal empowerment. It involves expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs honestly and transparently, fostering an environment where trust and respect can flourish. Open communication is not just about speaking your mind, it's about creating a dialogue that encourages mutual understanding and connection. By prioritizing clear and honest communication, you equip yourself with the tools to navigate conflicts, strengthen relationships, and assert your boundaries effectively. The foundation of open communication begins with self-awareness. Before you can express your thoughts and feelings to others, it is essential to understand them yourself. This requires introspection and reflection on what you truly want to convey. Take the time to identify your emotions and motivations. Are you feeling frustrated, anxious, or excited? Acknowledging your feelings will enable you to communicate them more clearly and authentically. When you approach conversations with a clear understanding of your own emotions, you can articulate your needs more effectively and avoid misunderstandings. One of the key aspects of open communication is the ability to use I statements. This technique encourages you to express your feelings and experiences without placing blame on others. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," you might say, "I feel unheard when I'm interrupted." This shift not only reduces defensiveness in the listener, but also fosters a more constructive dialogue. It encourages empathy and understanding, making it easier for both parties to engage in meaningful conversations. Active listening is another vital component of open communication. It involves fully focusing on the speaker, understanding their message, and responding thoughtfully. Practicing active listening requires patience and attentiveness. When someone shares their thoughts or feelings, give them your full attention. Avoid interrupting or formulating your response while they're still speaking. Instead, show that you value their perspective by nodding, maintaining eye contact, and reflecting back what you've heard. This not only strengthens your connection, but also encourages others to communicate openly with you. Creating a safe space for dialogue is essential for open communication. It's important to foster an environment where individuals feel comfortable sharing their thoughts without fear of judgment or retaliation. This means cultivating an atmosphere of respect, acceptance, and confidentiality. Encourage open discussions by expressing your willingness to listen and validate others' feelings. When people feel safe to express themselves, they are more likely to engage in honest conversations that deepen understanding and connection. Open communication also plays a critical role in conflict resolution. Conflicts are a natural part of any relationship, but how you handle them can determine the outcome. When faced with a disagreement, approach the situation with a mindset of collaboration rather than confrontation. Focus on finding common ground and understanding the other person's perspective. Openly discussing the issue at hand allows both parties to express their feelings, identify the root causes of the conflict, and work toward a resolution together. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of partnership and mutual respect, reinforcing the strength of the relationship. Furthermore, open communication is not just limited to interpersonal relationships, it extends to professional environments as well. In the workplace, clear communication fosters teamwork, enhances productivity, and reduces misunderstandings. Encouraging open dialogue among colleagues creates a culture of transparency and accountability, where everyone feels empowered to contribute ideas and express concerns. This not only leads to better outcomes, but also cultivates a positive workplace atmosphere that values collaboration and innovation. Finally, open communication is a continuous process that requires ongoing effort and commitment. It's important to regularly check in with yourself and others to ensure that everyone feels heard and understood. Be open to feedback and willing to adjust your communication style as needed. By prioritizing open communication in your life, you create a foundation of trust and respect that strengthens your relationships and enhances your overall well-being. In conclusion, embracing open communication is a powerful tool for personal empowerment and relationship building. By expressing your thoughts and feelings honestly, practicing active listening, and fostering a safe environment for dialogue, you create connections that are authentic and resilient. Open communication allows you to navigate challenges, resolve conflicts, and deepen your relationships, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and empowered life. Remember, celebrating your independence is a vital aspect of personal growth and self-empowerment. It is about recognizing and embracing your ability to make choices for yourself, take charge of your life, and assert your individuality. Independence is not merely the absence of dependence on others, it is the active cultivation of self-sufficiency, autonomy, and self-advocacy. Celebrating this independence means honoring your journey, acknowledging your achievements, and affirming your right to live life on your own terms. At its core, independence begins with self-awareness. Understanding who you are, your values, beliefs, and aspirations is crucial in fostering a sense of autonomy. Take time to reflect on what independence means to you personally. It may involve financial independence, emotional self-sufficiency, or the ability to make decisions aligned with your authentic self. By clarifying your definition of independence, you set the stage for personal growth and empowerment. Celebrating your independence involves acknowledging the milestones you've reached on your journey. Each step you take toward autonomy is worthy of recognition, whether it's moving out on your own, pursuing a career that aligns with your passions, or asserting your boundaries in relationships. Reflecting on these achievements allows you to appreciate your resilience and courage. By celebrating your progress, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of creating the life you desire. Furthermore, independence is about embracing the freedom to make choices without being held back by fear or self-doubt. Often, we may find ourselves second-guessing our decisions or seeking approval from others. However, true independence comes from trusting your instincts and making choices that resonate with your values. Celebrate the moments when you listen to your inner voice, even if those choices go against societal expectations or the opinions of others. By honoring your intuition, you empower yourself to lead a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Embracing your independence also means taking responsibility for your life and choices. This accountability is a crucial aspect of personal empowerment. When you recognize that you have the power to shape your own narrative, you foster a sense of agency that propels you forward. Celebrate the moments when you take ownership of your decisions, whether they lead to success or provide valuable lessons. Understanding that every choice contributes to your growth reinforces the idea that you are the author of your own story. In addition to personal accountability, celebrating independence involves recognizing and challenging the external factors that may seek to undermine it. Societal pressures, cultural norms, and even well-meaning advice from loved ones can sometimes stifle your individuality. Acknowledge these influences and choose to prioritize your own desires and aspirations. Celebrate your ability to question societal expectations and carve out your unique path, understanding that true independence often requires courage to deviate from the norm. Independence also encompasses emotional resilience and the ability to cope with challenges on your own terms. Life is filled with ups and downs, and celebrating your independence means recognizing your strength in navigating adversity. Whether it's overcoming obstacles, dealing with heartbreak, or facing uncertainty, each experience contributes to your growth and self-reliance. Take pride in your ability to face challenges head-on, knowing that you have the tools and inner strength to persevere. Moreover, celebrating your independence does not mean isolating yourself from others. Instead, it is about cultivating relationships that honor and support your autonomy. Surround yourself with individuals who celebrate your independence and encourage your growth. These relationships should be rooted in mutual respect and understanding, where both parties feel empowered to express their individuality. Celebrate the connections that inspire you to be your best self and reinforce your sense of independence. Finally, celebrating your independence is an ongoing journey. It requires continuous reflection, growth, and the willingness to adapt as you evolve. Life will present new challenges and opportunities for growth, and embracing your independence means remaining open to change while staying true to yourself. Regularly check in with your goals and aspirations and adjust your course as needed. Celebrate the small victories along the way, for they are stepping stones toward greater autonomy and self-discovery. In conclusion, celebrating your independence is a powerful affirmation of your right to live authentically and on your own terms. It is about recognizing your strength, resilience, and capacity for self-determination. By embracing self-awareness, taking responsibility for your choices, and surrounding yourself with supportive relationships, you create a life that reflects your true self. As you celebrate your independence, remember that it is not a destination but a continuous journey of growth, empowerment, and self-discovery. Embrace this journey wholeheartedly and let it guide you toward a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. In conclusion, the journey towards self-empowerment and authenticity is a multifaceted process that requires commitment, courage, and intentionality. By recognizing your self-worth, setting boundaries, and cultivating awareness of manipulation, you build a strong foundation for your emotional well-being. Embracing the power of choice allows you to navigate life's challenges with clarity and confidence, while surrounding yourself with positivity creates an environment where you can thrive. Engaging in self-care acts as a powerful form of resistance, reinforcing your right to prioritize your needs and well-being. Open communication fosters deeper connections and facilitates understanding, while celebrating your independence affirms your ability to live life on your own terms. Each of these elements plays a vital role in empowering you to reclaim your narrative and lead a fulfilling life. Remember that this journey is ongoing, filled with opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Embrace every step along the way, honoring your progress and the unique path you are forging. As you move forward, carry the message that your voice matters, your choices are valid, and your independence is worth celebrating. Together, let us cultivate a culture of empowerment, authenticity, and connection, inspiring ourselves and others to live unapologetically and wholeheartedly. Thank you.